In this video, I will go over what are widgets, slots, and app blocks, and how you can use them to customize your different pages to perfection. First, let's start with a slot. A slot is a location in ReConvert that bundles a few different widgets together. The slot in ReConvert represents a specific location in your store page. For example, this slot 1 on my thank you page is under the order summary. The name is something that you can edit whenever you want to represent whatever you want to. To place the slot in this location, you have to go to your store editor. If I click here, this is my Shopify thank you page builder, and to add my slot here, I need to add an app block. App block is the Shopify term for what we call in ReConvert a slot. So you can see I have up to 10 slots here. These are all the slots that you can add to the thank you page for ReConvert. If you go back to the ReConvert builder, you will see this is slot 1. So that is the slot that I will be adding, slot 1. Once I've added the slot, I can see the widgets that I have in the slot here. But remember that we said that this slot is under the order summary. So let's put it under the order summary. Right here. Now, the slot is in the location that I want it to be, and I can change the widgets that it contains to show up in this specific location. If I want to add something in a different location, I will need to add a different slot and place it in the location that I want to. For example, I could add slot 2 and put it wherever I want to, let's say under order details. You can see that it doesn't show up here in the preview. That is because I haven't created anything in ReConvert. If I want to see this slot, I can go to ReConvert, create slot, and you can see that by default it creates slot 2 just because I have only one slot. So it is chronological with the numbers. Now let's refresh here. Now I can see both of my slots in the locations that they are at. So to know where I placed this slot, let's just change its name to be under order details. And I do that by double clicking this. This step is optional. You can just keep the name as the slot number, but it's up to you. It's going to make things a little more readable for you. So now that we know what slots are, we can see here that each slot has one widget that is showing up. But a slot doesn't equal a widget. A slot equals a location on Shopify. To each slot, I can add one or more widgets. For example, here, I could go and edit my widgets in the ReConvert editor. And if you're not sure how to use the editor, we have help videos everywhere around here. Everything you click has a help video right below the title. So I'm not going to stop and explain too much about widgets and this editor. What I will do is add a new widget here. Now, these are the widgets that we currently have available, but we are constantly adding new ones. So by the time you are watching this video, you might see other options here. Let's say I want to add a banner, and maybe below this banner, I even want to add another product upsell. Now you can see that this slot has 3 different widgets inside it. If I go back to my ReConvert flow builder, I can see here the different widgets that I have in my slot. I have product upsell 1, 2, and a banner. In this one, I only have one product upsell. Now, if a customer gets to his thank you page, under the summary location, they will see 2 product upsells and a banner, and under order details, they will see 1 product upsell. I can play around with what each slot shows, and I can play around with the locations of the slots. I can change what a slot shows by adding widgets to it, and I can change where the widgets are located by moving around in my editor where each slot is located. I hope this is a clear explanation of what slots and widgets are and how to use them. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to our support via the live chat that we have on every page of the app. Thank you for watching and happy upselling.